You think you know him. Dun, 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 dun. On this day, I see clearly. Daniel Barry, what's good? What's good? The underworld in the house, what's going on? Christopher Jackson, what's going on? I just came on here for a quick second just to talk about Adam Copeland, formerly known as Edge in WWE, has arrived in All Elite Wrestling. Now, I just want to give my thoughts. I want to give my feelings on this because, look, John Graff, what's up? Hey, John. Yo, Jimmy, what's going on? John, I'm going to get to you later on today because we got a week ahead of us. But look, I'm going to tell y'all right now. When that video popped up on the screen and you seen the figure get into that car and smash off down the road, then he gets out. And they changed up the title, or he changed up the beginning because in WWE it was, you think you know me. Well, he changed it. You think you know him. You know what I'm saying? Going, keeping along with the character building of who Adam Copeland is. You know what I'm saying? You thought he was Edge. So you thought that you knew me as an Edge, but you thought that you knew him as an Adam Copeland. But you're about to find out. And when that hit and that steam came up out the stage, oh my, the goosebumps ran down my arm. You know, big Edge fan. Loved his, as a matter of fact, I love heel Edge. I like babyface Edge, but heel Edge, some of the best wrestling content in professional wrestling ever. You know what I'm saying? He had one of the, I don't know if it's still the highest rated segment. I think it got surpassed a while ago. But the live sex celebration with him and Lita, I don't know about y'all, but I thought they was gonna go beyond TV 14. Oh, John, I know. It's all good. Because there's a lot of, well, you can't call them Edge heads. So what, Copeland heads? I think they'll figure all that out moving forward. But when he came out and Christian was standing in that ring, oh my goodness. See, what I love about Adam being in AEW, well, let me say, okay, so when we're talking about Adam Copeland, we must say his whole name. Because AEW got way too many Adams right now. You got Adam Cole, you got Adam Page, you probably got another Adam working behind the scenes in production. You know what I'm saying? But where WWE messed up at, AEW is going to give us. Now, what could I be talking about? Royal Rumble 2021, during the lockdown era. Royal Rumble, men's Royal Rumble. Edge, well, at the time, Edge and Christian back in the same ring. As a matter of fact, when Christian came out, it was like, whoa, because we ain't seen Christian in a long time, right? So when he came out, it was like, oh shit, we got Edge and Christian in the same ring together? E and C back together? Are we gonna get another run? That's what the fans was clamoring for, right? but Christian's contract had ran out. So about a month or two later, a couple months later, you see that countdown. Christian Cage, woo, like, oh, okay, so I know a lot of fans was like, oh, well, shit, I guess that really is the end. We're not going to get the E and C reunion of any sort, except for that small moment at the Royal Rumble, right? So the fact that they're both in the same company outside of WWE, do the fans realize how much? See, we seen what TV 14 Adam Copeland is, right? We seen him in the Brood, and then the Brood became part of the Ministry of Darkness. Then we seen Ruthless Aggression, and we seen PG. Now under WWE, you have a lot of constrictions. You can't do this, you can't do that. You could try to throw a little bit in there, but not too much. Do you realize the handcuffs are off? I mean, look at the work that Christian Cage has been doing in AEW. I mean, this is some of his best work ever. Some of his best work ever. Because he doesn't have people in his ear telling him, well, no, Christian, you should really do. No, Christian, we only want you to stay more as a mid-carder, and we'll kind of put the world title on you every once in a while until we get ready to put it back on Randy. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, Edge is retired, so we're gonna go ahead and throw the world title on you now, Christian. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, when you come back, Christian, we're gonna make you the WWE version of an ECW champion. That was one of the ugliest belts I ever seen. That gray ECW title belt that they had for the WWE version of ECW was horrible, right? Horrible. So they didn't really see Christian as the guy, right? AEW, we see Christian every week. We see Christian main event pay-per-views. We're seeing Christian taking Luchasaurus, who is he's a good wrestler. He can go, but he just seemed like there was something holding him back. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And with Christian, he's being elevated. I know a lot of people, well, Jay, how can he be elevated when he won the TNT title, but it was Christian that held the belt, and then he was only really. It's called long-term storytelling. That's what it's called. Watch what Luchasaurus ends up becoming out of this, right? Watch what he becomes out of this. Because at the end of this, Luchasaurus is probably going to be one of the biggest baby faces in the company. Mark my words. Because that's how great of a heel Christian is, right? So now that Adam is in the same company, just think about, like, we've seen their matches when they feuded in WWE when they had the whole alliance thing going on, and you know they end up splitting up and Christian joined the alliance and all that. Yeah. We actually get to see these guys go. No restrictions. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag game changer. Matter of fact, Just Alex, when he did his review last night, that was one of the things that he said. It's a game changer. Just like when Punk went to AEW, that was a game changer. This is a game changer. This is what AEW needed. This is the shot. This is the shot that they needed. Because I'm like, dang, okay, Punk was fired for some bullshit, right? And you know, I've defended AEW, but it really truly is. And as much as I love AEW, it really is all friends wrestling, right? Um, but with that said, Adam Copeland is about to. I mean, and he's full time, people. He announced on the media scrum last night. He is full time. He's going to be on Dynamite on Wednesday. I might have to do a live stream for that, people. Hey, Underworld, I might have to do a live stream for that. I might have to do a live stream for that. You know what I'm saying? He will be getting he will be on Dynamite. He's going to be on Collision on Saturday, and next Tuesday on a special Dynamite, he will have his first match against Luchasaurus. AEW is getting older. Huh? John, what are you talking about? AEW is getting old. No, AEW has a lot of young talent. As a matter of fact, one of their stars that they're building up, one of their future superstars in the women's division, is only 21 years old. Nick Wayne is only like, what, 18, 19 years old, 20 years old or whatever? You know what I'm saying? MJF is only like, what, 25? AEW is there's a lot more younger wrestlers in AEW than there is in WWE. Most people in WWE are either in their late 20s, mid 30s, 40s, and then the vets, you know. Yo, Mike King, what's going on? It's all good. Starheads, yeah, yeah. Starheads, yeah. That's a good option right there. Yeah, I know you're in the midst of a topic, but if can please answer a quick question. Oh, what's the question? I just never knew your story. The CC is the blue guys. You're that now, or you were that growing up, or unless the chat knows. Oh, okay. Hold on for a second, Mike. See, hold on. See, hold on. I'm gonna get to these comments and I'm gonna answer your question. Darkness King was good. It's happening. Welcome. Gotta go get. Oh, okay. Uh, Pete Runts. Um, okay. So, okay. Let me answer Mike's question. I never knew your story. The CC. Okay. No, I'm still Crick. I ain't never got out. I'm just not active. You know. I'm a 44-year-old man. You know, I have a I have a grown child. You know, as a matter of fact, uh, I took a step back when I had my daughter because I didn't want to bring that world. You know what I'm saying? To her. You know, so. But yeah, I still am. I'm just not. You know, I'm just not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much that. Yep, Sunday Night Football. Cowboys 49ers, Levi Stadium. Um, so yeah. I mean, I couldn't wait for the media scrum to start because I needed to hear this. And so I know a lot of other um wrestling content creators last night were saying how, oh well, Tony Khan bought the rights to Adam's song from the use. Well, and he's actually talked about this before, so I was kind of curious why they would even state that. Um, so Adam is, if you guys don't know the story, Adam is friends with one of the band members. I want to say it might be the lead singer. It might be the lead singer or the guitarist, but he's one of the he's good friends with one of the band members. And when he was coming back from uh, injury, he was actually with them when he first heard the song, and he asked them if he could use that song because he was looking for a song, something new to come out to. So they gave him the okay. So therefore, like how CM Punk has cult of personality everywhere he goes, Adam, that's his song everywhere he goes, which is cool. I like when they can keep their music, you know. So, but I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited to see. You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen next? This is a new era in AEW, which means there's going to be a lot of old but new faces popping up. There's going to be the next the the last part of this year, the last few months of this year, AEW is about to go on a roll. And the good thing about it is too, it's making WWE have to step their game up. You know, step their game up, which creates great wrestling for all the fans. You know, but WWE, a message to y'all: don't fuck up Jade Cargill. Please don't fuck up Jade Cargill because she was doing just fine in AEW. She got that Goldberg push. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck it up. You know, and for the life of me, don't just throw her in there with Bianca Belair just because. You know what I'm saying? Because us fans are going to see right through that. And you know which fans I'm talking about. Whatever. You're going to bring the rating up. What rating? Yo, what's cracking, good? Yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all came back. Y'all, that shit's crazy. When am I going to do pucks? Oh, I'm going to do that later on today. I'm probably going to do. Yeah. I gotta see what time I'm going to do it, but I'm definitely going to do it today. Good therapy. What's going on? You know. So I am definitely excited to see Edge in AEW. It's going down. Um, You know what I'm saying? And all the great matches that he's going to be able to have is absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. All the matches he can have, and all the matches he could have had in WWE that he didn't have. You know. So, and there's something else I wanted to talk about too, real quick. Once again, I want to give another shout out to Swerve Strickland. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't know who Swerve Strickland is, let me give you a little backstory. So if you've heard of Lucha Underground, he used to wrestle in Lucha Underground under the name Killshot. He wore a mask. And if you did watch Lucha Underground, you might remember him in NXT. He was solo, and then he ended up aligning with what's that face? The Hit Row. You know, that was a dope faction. That was oh my god. You know what I'm saying? They really missed the boat on that one. They missed it on that. But now, you know, he signed with AEW a year and a half ago. Been doing great work. But this is something I wanted to touch on because on the media scrum last night, there was a question about bringing more black people or black fans into watching AEW. And I am happy that he is somebody that is going to take that position. Be the lead dog in that. You know, something that Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Bobby Lashley have not done. The Rock didn't do it. Ron Simmons barely did it. This man said on TV last week, his goal is to be the first black AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Because when it comes to professional wrestling and my people, there's always been a certain, there's a ceiling that they don't want us to go above. You know, yes, Kofi Kingston was a world champion. Yes, Ron Simmons was a world champion. Yes, Big E was a world champion. It's all true. And no, I don't put The Rock in that category because The Rock doesn't represent the black community. He represents the Samoan community. And that's fine. That's fine. And that's how WWE has presented him, even though his daddy is black. But they always pushed his Samoan heritage, and the only time that they really acknowledged his black heritage was during Black History Month. So that just tells you right there, right? But Ron Simmons, 6-month champion. Kofi Kingston, 6 to 7. What is he? May, June, July, August, September, October. 6-month champion. Big E, just a few months as champion. A couple months as champion. The black athlete doesn't get a long run. Well, okay. Well, what about Bianca Belair? I'm happy. That's a rarity. But one time doesn't absolve everything else. And then there's still a stereotype that's perpetrated just within her character. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Bianca Belair, heal up, sis, get better, come back, and continue to tear the shit up like you've been doing. Swerve wants to take that position and he wants to elevate it to heights that we've never seen as a community. And I love that. And I salute him for that. You know? And I love the fact that AEW allows him to showcase that. You know what I'm saying? AEW show, as a matter of fact, AEW actually showcases a lot more black entertainers than WWE does. That's facts. West Side Gun, Fabulous, Shaq, Snoop, Kevin Gates. Now they need to put Keith Lee on some more. But if you look at their roster, they have a nice amount of brothers and some sisters over there. And last night, his win against Adam Page, he took that next step. And he had vets like Edge, Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega. Give this man his flowers. Praise this man. That's big. That's big. Now watch what this brother does next. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Prince 99 and the you know what I'm saying? And the swerve dance. You know what I'm saying? And it's not stereotyping. It's who we are. They allow us to be us. And so with that said, Swerve Strickland, fuck what all the haters say. You keep doing you. You keep thriving. You keep pushing. And you keep standing on your square, brother. And we standing right with you. And I encourage all the fans of AEW, all the fans of professional wrestling, go support this man. Because he's the future of professional wrestling. Whether you like it or not, he's the future of professional wrestling. And he will be. Mark my words. Mark my words. Sometime next year, Swerve Strickland will be AEW World Heavyweight Champion. We gotta wait and see on that one. Top Dollar. Yeah, Top Dollar got fired. Oh yeah, Booker T. Booker T. Yeah. But hey, Underworld, even with Booker T, look at what they did with Booker T. And I can go back to WCW. Yes, Vince Russo gave Booker T the shot. World Heavyweight Champion. But then he got to doing that flip-flopping shit with Jeff Jarrett over the belt. Then loses the belt to Kevin Nash, wins it back, holds it for about another month and a half, then gets hurt, loses it to Scott Steiner, wins it back on the last night of Nitro, comes to WWE, loses the world title to Kurt Angle, wins it back, just to lose it to The Rock a week later. It was like a week or 2 weeks later, and never seen another world title shot until WrestleMania 19. And we all remember the build-up to him and Triple H. The racism was running rampant. We're not going to ignore that, right? And we all know that Booker T should have won that night, but nope. But it wasn't until he became king in the ring and started doing that came Baka, which was entertaining. Don't get me wrong, it was entertaining. But then he wins the world title. But look how long he held the world title. He was only like a 4 or 5 month champion. You know? Oh, yeah. The Street Prop, okay. The reason why I didn't bring up the Street Profits, because they actually represent the culture the way that the culture is supposed to be represented. And shout out to Montez Ford and Bianca Belair on their reality show, which should be premiering, I think, either this month or next month. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, they, you know what I'm saying? Now, yes, it's a little bit stereotypical at times, you know, but they're overall who they are, you know, they represent the culture real nice. Yep, sure is. Yeah, Cargill. Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. AEW gave Jade Cargill that push. You know what I'm saying? They gave her that push. So we just have to see what WWE does. And like I said a little while ago, WWE, don't fuck it up. Do not fuck the sister up. Tommy, what's good? Cowboy Yoda, what's happening? Oh, that's your top 3 right there? Yep. John, you just a WWE mark. That's all that is. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next. You know, hey, this is a good time. This is a great time to be. Hey, if you was a wrestling fan before and you kind of went away from it, you know, over the last 10, 15 years, understandable. You know, but come on back, because it's you know what I'm saying. Now WWE's weekly shows, there's something to be desired. You know what I'm saying? But uh, but the premium live events have been bangers. They've been bangers. You know, AEW. You know, their shows have been kind of lately, but I expect all that to pick back up. You know, and of course their pay-per-views bangers. You know, matter of fact, I don't even think AEW has had one bad pay-per-view since their inception. I don't think they've had one yet. I mean, they've had couple that's probably like, you know, probably a couple moments, like that botched death match. We're not gonna talk about it. But this is a great time to be a wrestling fan. And you know, you got Impact Wrestling. Hey, if y'all don't know what's going on in Impact Wrestling, they have a roster that's doing it right now. I'm telling you. New Japan Pro Wrestling, hey, I've always been a fan of them. They always, oh my God. You know, they probably got the closest thing to the real thing in professional wrestling. You know, because it's literally, you know, it's strong style. Strong style means shoot, which means you're going to get hit in your jaw. You might even get kicked in your mouth. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Oh, John. You. Well, you know, hey, AEW's not for everybody. Yeah, they were. They were. Yep. Yeah, I'm not too far from where they were at. Now, in fact, I didn't even know they was even going to be out here. Otherwise, I would have got me some tickets. You know, I'd have been at that thing talking big shit. I'd have been up there with CM Punk signs. Bring back Punk. As a matter of fact, Shawn Michaels actually wants Punk back, and he even said he comes back. He could come to NXT. You know, which is not a demotion. NXT is putting on some of the best wrestling, some of the best content right now. NXT is killing it. You know, it took them a while ever since they went away from the black and yellow style. Hey, they've been killing it. Yeah, I would have got me some tickets. I ain't been to a wrestling show in hella long. In hella years. My top three of all time. Well, Hogan was up there until we found out how he really feels. um, my top three would have to be Ric Flair. Hmm, would have to be Ric Flair. Woo! Hold on, I got to think about this for a second because I've been watching wrestling for like 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta go through the different eras. My top three. Shit. My top three would be Macho Man, Ric Flair, and It'll probably be The Rock. It'll probably be The Rock. Last time I went to see WWE. Oh, 97? If you are a professional restaurant, the Indies. Oh, it is. I like myself. It's best to learn MMA because if you're going to New Japan, man, on any cause, it is strong style over there. Trust me. Well, yeah, yeah, for real. Hey, that's that. Hey, hmm yeah, no, it tell you, New Japan will tear you up. And I'll say this about Hulk Hogan. I know a lot of people get on Hogan. He's not really. Hey, go back and watch some of them videos of when Hogan went to Japan. Oh, I'm telling you, Hogan knows how to wrestle. Hogan knows how to wrestle. Trust when I tell you, he knows how to wrestle. Because you're not going to go to Japan and not know how to wrestle. Everybody feels that way. Andre the Giant. Oh, yeah, I seen Andre the Giant up close in person. Andre, woo wee. When they say TV doesn't do them big guys justice, it do not do them justice. So, Undertaker, The Rock, and Booker T. Oh, okay. Yeah, Undertaker. That's a that boy right there. But you see, you you know, a lot of kids used to get scared of the Undertaker when he used to come out. I never got scared of the Undertaker, and that was only because I knew who he was. Because I watched WCW. I watched the NWA / WCW because they were still going through a transition, and even as WCW, they were still under the NWA banner. Um, oh snap. Um, uh, oh shit, I just lost my train of thought. Uh, damn, I just lost my train of thought. My bad, y'all. Oh yeah, the Undertaker. Yeah, so I knew he would. That I was like, wait, hold up. That's Mean Mark Callis. You know, he's a Heyman guy too, because Paul Heyman used to be his manager in WCW. My top three is X Pac, Booker T, and Bret Hart. Okay, hey, Bret Hart was a good, great wrestler. I worked a WWE SmackDown show back in. Oh, for real? Oh, that's dope. My three is Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels. I don't know. Hey, I was drawing up. I drew a blank. I don't know why I didn't mention Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is my all time favorite. Shawn Michaels is my all time favorite. You know, oh the stunner. I don't know if I have a favorite finishing move. Um, I mean, it used to be the super kick, sweet chin music, but now like everybody and mama do that damn move. So it's just like, you know, oh, you did? Yeah, that's the only thing. I didn't get no autographs, but I did get a chance to meet a lot of the wrestlers uh, when when they was just pulling up to the arena and they was getting out. Cause I seen Hogan, I seen Andre, I seen Ravishing Rick Rude, I seen the Macho Man, you know, I seen the Ultimate Warrior. John, you crazy. Overrated? John, stop. Stop. John, I know you say some wild things sometimes, but that right there, overrated? John, nah, nah. Sean, and this is bad. This is bad. Shawn Michaels, hi Shawn Michaels, was better than most sober wrestlers. You know, but let me ask you guys this: what is your favorite faction of all time? What is your favorite faction of all time? Oh, which one are you? Are you talking about the Iron Man match, Cowboy Yoda? Because that was, I mean, all the matches was always real good. You know, I remember seeing. As a matter of fact, they was the ones that had the first ladder match in a WWE in WWF at the time, but it wasn't televised. You literally had to go and get the tape just to see it. Ha! You funny, John. I seen Triple H, The Rock, Raven Steel, Shawn. Oh, okay, yeah, that's dope. I would say, oh yeah, that was during the middle of the ruthless aggression era. But what's y'all's favorite faction of all time? And I'll give y'all mine. Yeah, Ray is short. He's only like what, about five. I think he's like a legit 5'8". He's like 5'9" or 5'8". He's not that tall. 5'6". Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Favorite faction? No, not match. Not match. Cowboy Yoda. Favorite faction. Favorite group. You know, like DX, Four Horsemen, NWO. I want to see what y'all's is first, and I'm gonna give y'all mine. Man, y'all commenting? Oh, grab my other phone because this StreamYard. Okay, there we go. Man, his comments be popping in late on the StreamYard. The New World Order was cool. Oh, okay. Don't play. Yeah, yeah. Sean was the truth. Probably the Four Horsemen. Oh yeah, yeah. You can't go wrong with the Horsemen. Now, I like the early days of the Horsemen. Oh, I like his old I like his ring gear from the late '90s. Probably I like some of his DX gear. I didn't really like the later Shawn Michaels with the as far as his ring gear went when he started wearing those pants. But speaking of Shawn Michaels and Triple H and all them guys, my favorite faction is the Click. That's my favorite faction. And the reason why they're my favorite faction is because even though they weren't like a on-screen faction, their impact in wrestling gravitated into a wrestling boom. When Kevin Nash and Scott Hall went to WCW, they elevated WCW along with some other guys, but the NWO was the reason why people tuned in. They did that. At the same time, Shawn Michaels and Triple H was getting DX started in WWF, which later on turned into a four-man faction after Shawn had left because of his broken back. and just all the different elements that went into them after that, which was the catalyst, which would have to be the greatest faction of all time now, is the Bullet Club. You know, and if I wasn't such a mark for the Click, the Bullet Club would be my favorite faction of all time. You know, favorite ring gear from Shawn Michaels, the IMA match ring, and the mosquitoes. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was some good ring gear too. Yeah. you know, with the Bullet Club, I mean, look. Look all the subsets of the Bullet Club that you have. You still have the Bullet Club in New Japan. You got the OC in WWE. You got the Bullet Club in Impact. Then you got Bullet Club Gold in AEW. And then you also have the Elite. Now I know they don't go by Bullet Club, but they're under the Bullet Club name because they were the Elite in Bullet Club. That's how they got the name, the Elite, while they was in Bullet Club. So they are a part of Bullet Club. They are a lineage of Bullet Club. You know. But hey, y'all, I'm about to jump off of here. I just came on here real quick to do this quick live. Want to thank everybody for coming through. Hey, make sure everybody go and sub up to Jesse Frontline Black News, Lady Chase, Revolutionary Agenda, the Black Experience with Shabaka. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Underworld. You know what I'm saying? Shout to the homie. You know what I'm saying? The fam. You know, make sure y'all go sub up to him. You know, he has some great content over there. You know, and I will be back on later to do my Tupac stream. I have some very interesting thoughts and opinions. Some of it is similar to some other thoughts and opinions that I've already spoken on this. But I'm gonna give my thoughts and my opinion on it. Well, not even my opinion, my thoughts on it. um, and so I will post the time in my community, and and yeah, that'll be about it. Wednesday, yo, Underworld, what you doing Wednesday? Are you free on Wednesday? Because if you free on Wednesday, if you free on Wednesday, um, we should do Dynamite. We should do a live for Dynamite. So that might happen on Wednesday. Um, and see what else. There's something else I was going to be doing this week. Trying to remember. Oh, I'm drawing a blank right now. My bad, y'all. But okay. What is it? Well, when it comes to me, I'll post it. So with that said, we're gonna keep it cracking. We're gonna stay militant, and you know the end. I'm up out this bitch. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Monday. I'm out. Peace.